So hi everyone, my name is Yash. I am from Shardeum Foundation and welcome to a new episode of Tap Library. We have Natalie here from FoxWallet. So hi Natalie, how are you doing?
Hello, Yash, and everybody who's listening to us. Thank you so much for welcoming me and Fox Wallet. And yeah, doing fine. I guess it's late evening at my place, so I'd say this is my good night uh, AMA or something like a good night speech, basically.
So where exactly are you based out of?
I'm in Asia, Southeast Asia, actually. Yeah, that's where it's like around 11:30ish, which is a perfect time. I'm on the sofa, very chilled and very happy. Oh my God, there's so many people joining, and very very happy to be here and talk to you guys. Yeah, so I hope you all are having a very good morning, good afternoon, or good evening wherever you are.
Awesome, awesome. That sounds great. So I think this is the right time since we have people here already. Let's start. So I think you can start with a small introduction about yourself, and then you can transition to the introduction about Fox Wallet itself. So I think that's how we can start with.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so starting with myself. So my name is Natalie, and I have been doing business development for Fox Wallet in particular for about a year and a half already. And basically, I'd say Fox Wallet was my very first experience in business development and in Web3 itself. Which is well, it's like people in Web3, it's always 50-50. It's either people who've been there for a very long time and understand so many things and stuff, and people like me, who didn't know much but got involved, and got kind of like got stuck in the, not even stuck, it's a bad word to explain that, but anyway, got into this world of Web3. So that's basically my story. And before that, I was doing mostly trading and stuff. I was a literature enthusiast. So that's, I went from a very different background, but here I am. And in terms of our team themselves, so basically Fox Wallet has a bit less than 20 people on the team. And actually we like our developers, they like the core developer team, they come from the Filecoin developer community, because first they built an explorer which is called PhilFox on Filecoin. It's the most popular explorer on Filecoin. And after that they went on to like, well, we don't want to focus on Filecoin only, right? So we'd like to develop a wallet, which is now Fox Wallet, which is a multi-chain and multi-address wallet and totally decentralized. Yeah, now we're also developing another project which is called FNS Space, but it's also focusing on Filecoin. So today everything will be about Fox Wallet. So yeah, as I said, like it all came from our developers who developed an Explorer, and then went onto Fox Wallet. In terms of, I would say most of our team are Asian, though we are based all over the world and stuff. And yeah, hopefully this time, recently considering finally Corona is over, so we'll be traveling around and joining different conferences and stuff and presenting Fox Wallet. Kind of face to face as well, because recently we've been only doing all the like online meetups and stuff. So yeah, sorry, I just went from one thing to another, but yeah, Yash, please ask me more questions.
Got it. I think it's great, when you are free flowing. So anyway, just wanted to understand. So since you mentioned that the team is based out of, you folks have previously built something on Filecoin. So can you tell more about the team? Who's there? How experienced is your team and everything?
So yeah, as I mentioned, our team worked on PhilFox, which was an explorer, and stuff. So yeah, we do have experience in building other projects which are very successful. So the first one is the PhilFox Explorer itself. So talking about Web3, our team has three projects. Yeah, that's PhilFox, that's Fox Wallet, and that's FNS Space, which is a domain name for Filecoin.phil domain name. But in terms of other experiences, so I'd say most of our team, they're kind of I would say partially incognito, like all the team members apart from me, because I'm usually serving as as a business developer. You have to kind of like show your face and be present and stuff. Especially, it's good for the networking and stuff, right? So I would say I'm the main representative who is more or less open, but in terms of this. But I would say that our founder is okay. His nickname is Codeface, and actually you can find him on Twitter. And very often he also organizes different, let's say, giveaways or events on FoxWallet itself. For example, like let's say if we have some certain airdrop or whatever we want to do, yeah, sometimes we would do it on behalf of Codeface, who is our founder, right? I can just mention that many of our team members have certain like experience had certain experience before in the Binance, as well as in ByteDance. If you know, that's the the TikTok itself. And yeah, so there were a lot of like also Tencent as well. So there were a lot of like software companies that our team members worked for before, but of course not all of them were in Web3. But indeed, we have three very successful Web3 projects right now running on.
Sounds great. Sounds great. I think a lot of experience coming from your team, and so as you mentioned, representing about yourself. I think that is something I do as well for Shardeum, so it completely makes sense. Most of our team, most of the people are not well aware of who exactly is there in the team, apart from a few key people. So pretty understandable there. Coming to something about Fox Wallet, want to understand what exactly makes Fox Wallet special for the folks.
That's a fantastic question in the way that there are a lot of, like, let's be honest here, yeah, there's a lot of wallets there and stuff, and it's a very competitive market, I would say. But my personal, like, I would say a few of my personal things that make it very special in general, right? I mean, considering I work in a team, yeah. So usually when you work in a team, you understand like how safe it is or how reliable it is, yeah. So first of all, Fox Wallet has been audited, yeah, meaning like it's not that we don't really, like, as a wallet you don't really have smart contracts, yeah, but basically Fox Wallet itself has been audited, meaning that's a very, very massive plus towards our security, right? Because for me, user experience and the way it looks and whatever features you have there, it's all fantastic. But if there's no security, it doesn't make sense at all, right? So the very first thing, Fox Wallet has been audited, meaning it's very, very secure. And I guess in the future we will also work on maybe even more audits, even though, like, of course it makes more sense for like other DeFi projects to do that rather than for a wallet, right? But at the same time, being audited is pretty important, right? So that's number one. Audited meaning secure. Second, the fact that our team has had and has still very good experience in developing other very successful projects, but all our projects have been audited as well. So it kind of shows like the experience and stuff, and the fact that we can be on the runway for a very long time as a team, and as a team who manages certain projects, yeah, because Phil Fox has been the most popular explorer on Filecoin, yeah. Fox Wallet is growing super nicely, super organically, we don't have any big spikes or anything, we go just the right way. And the third project as well, it's won many hackathons on FVM and stuff. So that's number two. Number three, of course, the fact that Fox Wallet is multi-chain. And when I talk about multi-chain, I mean, we have integrated, right now, I think there's over 45 chains already, actually, chains and networks. Because I used to just say over 40, but now there's over 45 already. And we do like our developers really like, not we, but developers, yeah, they really like integrating test nets, which is very super important. I can even tell you that some of the very, very famous projects on the Web3, very legit ones, very big ones, big how can I say, not a corporation is too much, like let's say like really big projects, right? Their representatives would text me saying like, I really like the fact that on FoxWallet you have so many test nets and dev nets. It's amazing because you can, before even diving into Web3 or anything, let's say you don't know much about it, or for example you want to test a certain network chain, you can actually do it. And not many wallets actually do that. They'd rather go on the mainnet and stuff, yeah. But we do like doing the test nets, which is super, super important, I believe. Fourth important, I would say it's more like a, kind of like a feature that we have, right? Is the fact that you can buy crypto with fiat through Fox Wallet. So we have banks are available. MoonPay, I think, already should be live already. MoonPay, as well as we're integrating many other, like I would say smaller scale, but actually very good fiat on ramp solutions for like say countries that have a lot of different local payment methods. So that's something that will also be available for users, and the commissions would be super low. So that's pretty good. Also, another important thing that we are actually introducing now, or maybe actually I will mention that later. I will not be talking about what we're going to introduce, but yeah. Also, another important point here is the fact that Fox Wallet has just integrated Ironfish. We built basically with the help of Ironfish, we built this cloud mining solution. So that's one of the very cool things, and I do believe that you guys should definitely go and try it out, because it's super cool, and also another step towards privacy in Web3. So yeah, we had a fantastic AMA with them as well. So that's a very interesting thing, and I do suggest everybody to try out. It's a cloud mining, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I would say, and the fact that honestly, like being from the team, right, I do know that we care most about the technicalities in Fox Wallet rather than on anything else. I mean, marketing, business development, it's all fantastic. But unless, there's like, it's all about technicalities. And I would be honest with you, most of the things that happen on Fox Wallet on every single direction come exactly from our developers. Like I don't make any decisions on myself. I only give suggestions and stuff. That's how it happens, for example, like help in certain ways, but at the same time all the decisions come from them. I hope I mentioned everything, but if anything comes to my mind, I'll definitely mention it again.
Uh, damn, that was a lot. I was actually, I started noting down, and I was gonna summarize this in the end. But I think you have so many plus points that now I cannot just mention everything here. But okay, so I think we'll move forward. We'll talk about this. So I think it has been a week or 10 days since Shardeum and Fox Wallet integrated. So how has been the response so far, and what do you think? How is this gonna turn out in future? So give us your thoughts on that as well.
Absolutely. So actually, that's something I think I would relate this to what I mentioned before about the test nets, because we have integrated all the three that Shardium has. So the last one being Sphinx, right? And basically, that's one of the main and the most important thing, because I don't want to mention any names, yeah, but that one of those projects that I mentioned before that said, "Oh, I absolutely love the fact that Fox Wallet, integrates testnets and stuff and devnets and whatever." Shardium was on the list there, so that's one of the feedbacks from you, not just from the community, but from people who work more on the other projects on the Web3 space itself. So that's one of the things, and coming out from this, I can definitely say that many of our users, they do like to try out different test nets. So Shardium has had a very positive feedback on that, as well as even like on our socials and stuff. We do have people on Discord who had very good feedback. So I believe this should be fantastic. Plus, you guys are launching your mainnet pretty soon, right? Like it should be like Q3, right? So that's literally in a month or two, right? Which is very good because users will be able to try out, start their own nodes on Shardeum Sphinx, right? And after that, even maybe be eligible for the, token airdrops and stuff that you guys maybe will have. I know it's all not decided, but still.
Array,
So yeah, it's a super good thing for our community to try out Shardium before it goes mainnet, give their feedback to you. And at the same time, we're quite close to mainnet, so they don't have to wait for too long. So yeah, also another important thing here. So of course, FoxWallet being a wallet, it's very important for us to have good ties with the ecosystems. So the next step here
बर्तन
would
क्यों
be
बजा
for
रहा
us
था?
to work with the ecosystem Dapps from Shardium, do partnerships, do integrations, because FoxWallet has a discovery page, which is basically an in-app browser. So Shardium very soon will have its own column on our discovery page, where different dApps from Shardium will be able to be listed, and users will be able to redirect to them, try them out and stuff. So yeah, that would be the next step.
That's exciting. So I can see a lot of dApps that are being built organically. I think it's a good step to have them listed on Fox Wallet's browser itself. And so coming to like the response, growth, and I mean overall the community response. Want to understand what exactly are the strategies that Fox Wallet is currently working on or is currently in their plan. So how are you exactly trying to grow? If you can give us an idea there as well, that will really help us.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for this question. Because before I was thinking like whether I should mention any other specialties about FoxWallet, but now I can do it. So one of them we are doing swap integration, which should be available pretty soon. I mean, we already signed the agreement and everything. My apologies. So we've signed the agreement. And yeah, so the swaps will be available very soon, as well as, of course, more ecosystems coming and more events coming. I think one of the events, I wouldn't be mentioning it yet because I don't think if our marketing team would give me a yes on that. Yep, and then also we'll be integrating a few staking solutions from Filecoin ecosystem. That's what I could mention for now, I would say. Yep.
But then, as you mentioned, events, I think most probably we'll see you in some of the IRL events that are happening super soon. So, yeah, I think I think we've talked a lot. Let's go to have a demonstration. Maybe if you can just share your screen, take us through the wallet and the people who are watching us, I think that would be great.
Okay, so actually, with this, since Fox Wallet is a mobile app, I made a screenshot video and I will just show it to you and try to narrate it on the way, as I cannot really show it on the computer. So let me try to quickly do this. I don't know if this will work. Let me know if it works. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, your screen is visible. I'm on your screen, and I think you can start the video now.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I just chose here just start with Ethereum because it has a lot of different functions and
Oh,
stuff. So yeah, as
Natalie,
you see, all
I'm so sorry. Sorry to
tokens.
interrupt, but no, I can just see the Discord screen right now. I can't see the other screens.
You cannot see the screen.
I just can see the
Oh,
Discord screen right now. So I think you've only shared the Discord screen right now.
sorry. All right, let me try then.
Yeah, it's okay.
Stop streaming. All right, share your screen. Okay, entire screen. All right, because indeed, I only shared. How does this look? Can you
Yes,
see like a
now
video
it's visible.
thingy?
Let's go.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, then we go. So I just chose, Ethereum for now, just because there's a lot of different things here. So yeah, this is how the main page would look like with all the tokens listed. Of course, these are the tokens that you can add or delete literally by yourself. And I think here now I will, yeah, so here we go. For example, these are the tokens that I have, and then these are the additional ones that you can add. And I would add DAI, for example, and you will see it appear right there. And you can see all the prices and stuff, the charts as well. If you want to receive tokens, this is the screenshot, this is the QR code that you have and stuff, so you can copy it and stuff. Then for the receiver, for sending, you can do the transfers and stuff through different accounts, because FoxWallet is a multi-address wallet as well, so you can have multiple addresses. And this is the fiat on ramp, yeah, so you can use you can choose the certain token that you have, and for example, choose the Banksa. There would be the chart as well, with all the prices and stuff, and the tokens and the currency that you want to get. Then going back here, you can also look at the list of bridges, right? So there's actually a lot, you can actually click on them and try them out. They would redirect you right there. Yeah, you can look for the approvals. This was in like a very fresh account I created only for us, so that you guys don't see what's happening on my actual wallet. So there's not much here, but still, yes, of course, you can add your contacts as well. There's more for the, more the like RBCs, approvals, contacts, bridges, and stuff, like everything. You can edit it as well. So this is how it would look like now. Yeah, a little bit of history and messages. Then after this, you see, as I mentioned, FoxWallet is multi-address, so you can literally choose a different address, and you can add as many as you want, to be honest. And for each chain, you would have all of those. And you see, there's the third one already, right? Now we're going to switch to a different network, which would be, you see, you can scroll and you would see all the networks that are available on FoxWallet, at least depending on the ones that you chose. So here's Shardeum, Sphinx, right? You can choose it right there. And the faucet list. And then, yeah, as since there's not much here yet, right? So you can still copy your address. You can do the transfer of Shardeum tokens. If you are running your own node, of course. Second, okay, I'm gonna be very fast. There's the news section as well. Yeah, so you see there's Cointelegraph, Chainalysis and stuff, Decrypt and stuff, Twitter as well. So you can kind of press on it and see more news and stuff. So there's these things are obviously available, which is pretty good for you to kind of stay on top, as well as you can have your collection, so you can bookmark the ones that you really like and have a history of what you've seen as well. Now going to the in-app browser, the discovery page that I mentioned. So as you see, there are columns for each ecosystem, and something like this would also be for Shardeum in the future, and all these dApps, right? So you can easily like click on it and redirect and stuff. You see for Arbitrum, FVM and stuff. So all of these are available, as well as on the top, you can see the events that are happening at FoxWallet, and you can redirect to them right away, for example, like this, right? So this is where you can definitely do and participate. And also you can bookmark pages here. And what is important, actually, it redirects you very often to this page, which is the help center. And very important here is the security tips. Please, guys, wherever Web3 project you use, please go to the security tips. This is super important. Do that. Now for the my section, right? So of course there's different networks, and you can literally choose them. Like you, depending on what you choose, then you do whatever you want, whatever. I already lost myself. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, networks. So with the networks, as I said, there's over 45. There's a lot of test nets as well. Test networks are right here, and that's where you can find Shardeum, all the three of them. And you can choose them or unchoose them, depending on what you want to show up on your wallet list, right? Yeah, so I'm showing these here. And I guess now we're going to go back. Yeah, oh, by the way, you can get, of course, network details for each of these. You see how it shows and stuff, all the information. Second, of course, contacts. This wallet doesn't have any contacts since I didn't really, I did it specifically for you. Then, of course, you have a guide, which moves you to the help center. And again, you can get all the info. There's also the invite kind of like thing that we have. Yeah, so you can get an invite code and get some rewards for that. Our communities, Twitter, Medium, Telegram, Discord, YouTube as well. And this would redirect you there. And then going back, there would be security tips, as I mentioned. Guys, please, no matter what you use the security tips. They're super important. And of course, just normal settings, And important here is actually the languages. I think I'm going to show now what languages you can. Yeah, there's really a lot. Some of these translations I actually did myself. So yeah, there's a lot of languages, which is super good, for all the users that are using FoxWallet, just to make it more convenient, I guess. And yeah, just a little bit more of the information on the profile that you can have. And I guess this is it. Let me try to stop the sharing. Yeah, I know it was very fast because I guess when you do a screenshot, it feels a little bit different. It feels like time is really slow. But when you try to narrate it, it's much faster apparently. But either way, this was like a very short and a very simple guide to Fox Wallet. Let's say if you just try to open it and stuff. But yeah, as you try to use different networks, of course, many more things would open up, depending on what you're using and how you're using it and how much you know generally about Web3 or, cryptocurrency.
I think that not just that that wasn't just fast, but I think the way you explained it, it pretty much summed up everything that was there. You did not even miss anything out there. So um, and kind of a lot of features packed in in just a few minutes. So that's there. Just I just went through Fox Wallet's website, saw something called earn there. Can you give me an idea of what exactly earn says? It says something like coming soon. So maybe give us some alpha there.
You meant which exactly part did you mean? Let me try to quickly open it. Wait. Coming. I remember. Uh, you meant the earn. Okay. So basically, the earn. What we mean with the earn is the staking feature, because we're planning, as I mentioned, like there would be Filecoin staking and stuff, and other stakings as well. So that's one of the things that would be available. But considering staking requires third-party involvement, for example, KYC and stuff, right? So it of course takes a bit more time, that than just any normal like integration in the DeFi space, right? So here I cannot tell you much yet, as it's already been postponed, unfortunately. So I don't wanna give anybody any like too many hopes. But at the same time, yeah, there would be a staking feature, which would be fantastic, for both users and Fox Wallet as well, because all the parties would be able to earn some crypto. So yeah.
Got it. Super excited for that feature. Maybe I have a lot of tokens which have lost their value right now, and I want to stake them. So maybe I'll
Oh, that would be
definitely.
nice. Yeah.
So anyway, just a last question, and this is a personal question. So, uh, so we at Shardeum Spinks, the Shardeum's beta net, we have something called anyone can run a node, where everybody in this world can run a node. All they need is just a computer. So, have you tried running a node on Shardium yet?
I'll be honest here, I didn't, but I have an excuse. I have an excuse. First of all, I don't have the right computer for that. And second, unfortunately for me, and very fortunately probably for you guys, I'm not a tech person yet. Maybe at some point I will be, but still, I'm struggling. So I asked my developers if they did that, and they did. So basically, the feedback was the first thing is the fact that you can actually get the testnet Shardium tokens, right? Which is super cool, yeah. And depending on like how whether you're having the negative or positive feedback, like sorry, not positive or negative feedback, but whether you're acting positively or falsely, you would either get more or you won't, right? And all of this is mentioned on the Discord, and stuff, so you can get all the information on set. And second important thing is that I can actually stake it. Yeah, and it's all with like really, it's like with very good speeds and stuff. So I think it's a very good thing right before the mainnet in general, and that's how basically our developers could actually test what's happening on Shardium and understand how it works. Especially the like it's kind of like it's all easily explained as well on all your docs. You just open the docs, you go through the whole process, and you can actually run your own node. And I guess that's something I should be doing, considering I'm in Web3, but I'm failing yet. But at least our developers did that. So yeah, the general positive feedback was quite positive, especially with the fact that you can, kind of earn tokens by the way you run the node, right? And then even in the future, from what I understood, depending, how much you were participating in running the nodes, you might actually be eligible for the actual, mainnet airdrop, right? So that's what I understood. So I guess that's pretty cool.
Definitely. I mean, this update has been getting a lot of positive response from everyone. So everybody who's here, uh, just try to run a node. And to you, Natalie, I think the idea with the beta net was to not just let techies run the node, but also the non-techies. So we host every week. What we do is we host a show called Anyone Can Run a Node, where people run their nodes, like the non-techies run their nodes. So definitely we'd like to invite you someday, and you can run your own node. You can use a VPS, you can use your own laptop or something like that, and I think you should be ready to go. So yeah,
So you
that's
think I
that.
should be scared, yeah?
So yeah, what you'll do is you'll
I'm
just
usually
screen share.
going like, oh my god, I'm gonna fail now. So
What you'll do is you'll just screen share, and people are gonna be watching you. People will follow you. So the people who are new, they'll also follow you if they are running the node for the first time. And just to give you a number, we had somewhere around 38,000 people running their nodes on Shardeum Spring. So that was a huge number back then. So yeah.
you're crazy. Yeah.
So I think that's pretty much it. I think I have wrapped up, and I think all the questions that I had I have asked you. Maybe in the end, if you have something that you'd like to drop or you'd like to talk about, feel free to have a chat. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, thank you so much, Yash, and thank you so much, all of you who listen to us. If you have any questions, you can just drop them in the chat. I might go to sleep pretty soon, but I guess Yash can later on just share the questions with me, or I will reply to you, in the chat. The chat will be open, right? Yeah, I see there are some
Yeah,
questions,
yeah,
yeah,
the chat
about
is open.
revenue and MoonPay and yeah, the name. Yeah, the Fox wallet is, yeah, it comes from our developers actually. That wasn't my idea. They just somehow wanted a Fox wallet because we had a Phil Fox Explorer, so that's the idea for the name. Yep.
All right. So again, thank you so much, Natalie, for joining, and everybody who listened to us. We'll see you another week with another Dapp that's being built on Shardeum.